Hi everybody. In this presentation I'd like to walk you through the 3 pages, well actually there'll be 4 eventually, but let's say 3 pages for now, of the Assignment 1 Proforma, which is available in the A1 Resources folder as a download through the Assessments link in Blackboard. Now, a proforma is just a form which you fill in for a particular purpose, which in our case is the proposal for your inquiry. As you can see, it consists of 3 pages. A bit later on you'll see where the references page has to be a separate page on its own. But anyway, we're going to be looking at each page in turn. So assessment 1 consists of 2 parts. There's part A and there's part B, and what you're looking at now is part A. And what I'd like to direct you to here are just the elements of this page. Starting at the top left-hand corner is where you use a header in your Word document, and it must be a Word document, nothing else but a Word document. You insert a header in the Word document with your student name and your ID number. Then we move down the page and you can see that it says Part A, and following that there's the VOCI or VOCI, however you pronounce it, URL. And in that box is where you copy and paste your live hyperlink or live URL, such that when we click on that, or if we have to, when we copy and paste that, we are led directly to your VOCI URL. Now, just a word about this. This must be straightforward and easily achieved, because if we encounter any issues, we're obliged, according to the unit outline, to send you an email, and this is why you need to check your email every single day during the 2-week marking period. So we send you an email pointing out that there's an issue with your URL, and you're given 48 hours in which to rectify it if you want to avoid any of the penalties that could apply. Okay, so that's the VOCI URL. The next part of this is your VOCI script. And just remember here that the VOCI script is the 75 words that you'll have spoken into your VOCI. And when you're preparing the VOCI, do bear in mind that it can't be just any avatar or background. The avatar should show some clear connection, or as clear a connection as possible, to the topic, which is the environmental sustainability, and also the avatar needs to also show that if the avatar isn't going to be you, or rather one that you've chosen of a person, then as far as I can remember, there are some quite interesting avatars which show things like dolphins and whales and whatnot. The second thing about your VOCI should be that the background also needs to somehow represent what it is that you are trying to eventually investigate and report on. All right, now we'll move on to the concept map. Okay, so here we are at the concept map, which is the last element of part A, and this is where you design and create a concept map to show your thinking about the topic you've chosen. So you choose a tool from the websites that are sort of suggested to you and sign up if necessary. Create a concept map of the ideas that surround and elaborate on your problem and describe the science ideas involved in the issue or the situation. Now, I've written elsewhere about the differences between a concept map and a mind map, and it is a concept map that we require. So look on our DB for that, and also bear in mind that Polly, in her June 8th Blackboard Collaborate session, has also explained at some length what the differences are and what's going to be required. But anyway, you copy and paste your concept map onto Word. And again, I need to stress that it has to be a Word document. None of the other word processors, but Word document. And you're also asked to please make sure that the concept map software that you are using can easily be shared on the Proforma as your pardon me, as your assignment needs to be submitted as one Word document. All right, now we'll move on to part B.